the first thing that I want to do today is I want to unlock this last hidden character that I have. Now, to do this, you have to finish a wave with 10 or more living trees. So it's definitely not easy to do because normally you're wanting to destroy trees, but I like to use a little character to cheese it a little bit, and that is the Explorer. So the Explorer already starts with more tree spawn, plus the fact that the map is already bigger than normal makes this character a little easier to finish this on. So we're going to do this, and I'm also going to use a weapon that doesn't necessarily have a huge range. So I think I'm going to go with, you know what? Let's go with the knife, just so we can make some extra money. Welcome in, Cosmic. Yes, I am feeling a little better. I still do have a little bit of a hoarse voice today, but I am been drinking tea, been trying to take care of myself, and we're going to see how long we can go for today. Nope, the plan is to go the full 3 hours like I normally do, but I will stop if my throat starts to feel raw. So that is going to be the plan for today. But yes, let's see if we can't unlock this. First character. So as the Explorer, I am just gonna stay away from the trees. See, we already start with 4 trees. So I should be able to, if I get lucky and get a good tree drop, or get a good more trees items, I will be able to easily get this unlocked pretty easily. So we'll just do that. Basically, I'm just going to be looking for knives and trees. And a little survivability, just so I can survive. Pickup range is going to be nice, just in case we do have to go a little far. So the fun thing about this unlock is you definitely just need to do a regular build, but you're focused on A, not getting a ton of range so you're not destroying trees, and B, obviously surviving in case you do have to go the full, 20 rounds. And there's another knife. We'll lock that in. We'll go to wave 2. So stay away from the trees. We start with 4. We start with 5. Okay, so that's nice. So I believe the trees spawn every 30 seconds. Not 100% positive on that, but we will watch out. Ooh. So there's my second set of spawns. So there we go. That's how easy it is to unlock the last character. And what's fun about that is now I can just take whatever. And you can actually, I believe you can just end the run. And you'll get the unlock. So that's how easy it was to get that unlock. And we did unlock the Cryptid. So that's nice. But yeah, that's just wanted to start the stream off with that today. Just to show you just how easy it is to unlock some of these characters, especially this Cryptid one. But you know what? While we're at it, why don't we just play the Cryptid? He's a fun little character. He obviously has more tree spawn, but this is the one character that you don't want to kill trees. So you get 12 materials and XP for every living tree at the end of the wave. You also have 3 HP regen for every living tree. Your dodge is a little higher. It caps at 70% instead of the normal 60, and you get attack speed for you get plus 3% attack speed for every dodge you make for until the end of the wave. Problem is no lifesteal. Your range is severely down, and basically you only get half the materials from the drops. So I'm definitely going to be taking a weapon that will not have a have a lot of range. You know what? We'll probably stick with the Ghost Axe, because the Ghost Axe also has that Ethereal tag, and that Ethereal tag gives me extra dodge. So we'll stick with the Ghost Axe, and I'll probably do not only the Ghost Axe, but the Ghost Dagger as well. No, but yeah, definitely going to be trying to do the full stream today. Again, we'll see how it feels. Now, the other upside with the Ghost Axe is every 20 kills, I am going to get damage up, so that'll definitely help. So we'll take some take some harvesting. So the Ghost Flint, I'm sorry, not the Ghost Dagger. The Ghost Flint, it gives you plus attack speed, so definitely going to take that. We'll take some damage right off the bat, lock in that pickup range, and we will take another dagger and lock in another ghost axe. And then let's go to the next wave. So again, gonna just stay away from trees. And hopefully I can get some more tree spawns going. Because right now I only got 2. And I would love to get that up to like 6 or 7. Yes, there we go. Of course, trees give me regen. They give me everything a growing Brotato needs. Let's see. Let's find some speed. That would be nice. Crit is actually going to be nice in this build as well. So let's take that. I'm going to try to get one more Ghost Axe. That way we can just round everything out. I'll lock in the defective steroids and we'll take another alien tongue. Having that pickup range is always nice. So, but we play this character just like any other character. Only difference is you're not going to be killing trees. Now, normally with these ghost weapons, I would try to combine them right away just to get the higher ones so that we don't have to do as many kills to get the increased stats, but I think this time I'm just going to try out just not statting up, or not improving the weapons right away. We'll take some damage, we'll just take some flat attack speed, nothing wrong with that. Take the pickup range and the damage. I'll take the coupon just to get the reduced prices, and then we'll lock everything in. And now that what we'll do the next round is we'll take the Ghost Axe first just to fill out all my slots. Then we'll take the Ghost Flint to start leveling those up, and then we'll take the defective steroids. But let's go to wave 4. Now, I do need to start worrying about health. I haven't been worrying about it too much. And I also need to start worrying about dodge as well. Because dodge will play an important part with this character. So keep running around. Hopefully I can get some more kills with my axes. That way I can keep getting that damage up. Sorely lacking damage right now. And I need some health. Health is going to be very important as well. So let's take a little bit of luck. Now, as I said, we'll take the axe, we'll take the flint, and then we'll take the defective steroids. Nothing here that I want. Nothing here. I mean, the Peaceful Bee actually is probably not that bad because I could definitely use that dodge, so I'll take it. I'll take another Peaceful Bee, but I'm not going to take too many more because I don't want my melee damage to go too low. Well, let's keep going. So yeah, as you can see, damage is starting to go up a little bit more, which is good. But we'll focus on, definitely focus on continuing to build damage. Definitely need some more survivability. Not very comfortable right now with it. But we are getting damaged. Not getting oh, there was an attack speed up. Okay. So that's good. Luckily, as we got a couple of hoarder waves. Or not hoarder waves, I'm sorry. Horde waves. So that will really help boost a lot of my stats. So we'll take the extra dodge, we'll take the health for survivability, take another ghost flint. Oops. Sorry. We'll take even more health. I do want to try to get my regen back up, because that is my primary stat for healing, even though we do get a lot of regen for every living tree, but nothing wrong with even more regen. So we'll definitely work on taking that. Another ghost flint. We'll take the penguin. I'm not going to take the speed because I want to keep my luck, but I will lock in the bait and the silver bullet. Silver bullet is great. That'll be great for waves 15 and 17. So we'll definitely lock it in. And then bait's just good damage. So keep going. We'll actually start grabbing some of these fruit as well, because that will increase my regen even more. So we are getting plenty of tree spawns, which is nice. And what I like to do is, since I can't kill the trees, normally I would like to stay in the middle so I can branch out, but this Cryptid, I like to kind of stick to one spot and just stay there. Unfortunately, with these chargers, the fact that I don't have a ton of damage right now is kind of working against me. Damage and attack speed is really what I need to to be able to really feel comfortable standing in one spot. But we'll build that up. Gonna take some more crit here. So I'm actually not going to take the bait. I don't want to take the bait with this. It would be a good 8, but my damage is going to go up fast here real soon. So we'll take the Ghost Axe, we'll take the Silver Bullet, lock in the Gambler's Token, and see if we can get, the Ghost Outfit. Now I'm curious because I already capped at 70%, but I'm not sure if this will cap it at 80. I don't think it will, but we'll test it out. I'll take another Penguin just to take a Penguin. So next run, no, speed is still pretty good. So again, we'll run around, grabbing stuff as we can. I kind of don't want these guys to spawn, because they don't have a ton of damage. So definitely be on the lookout for the eggs. But yeah, as you can see, my axes and my flints definitely working for me, doing a lot of work to give me some damage up. Let's get away from the trees, because the trees are my friends. That's why I didn't really want that guy to spawn, because I'm not having an easy time killing him. I already have enough problems with the guys who shoot at me. Definitely want to make sure we kill those big balls. Okay, there's a good bit of damage. Ooh, a purple Ghost Axe. Absolutely going to take that. So yes, as these ghost weapons do level up, they do decrease the amount of kills you need to be able to get a stat up, so that's always nice. We'll take the Gambler's Token, lock in that Cyclops Worm, and we'll lock in that Claw Tree, because those are going to be good items. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let that go. I don't think the damage will like cap at 80. I think it will be stuck at 70. As much as that 10 dodge is nice, I don't really want to lose too much armor with this character, because if I do take a hit, it's going to hurt. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I take a hit, I'm going to lose most, if not all, of my HP. Ah, there was a... Okay. Almost killed the tree. Definitely don't want to kill a tree. Trees are my friends. Givers of fruit and items. Oh yeah, so there... Well, I guess it only... I did take a hit. I only took a hit for 11. Or that was 14, so... Not too bad. We are getting my health back pretty decently. Again, the power of the Cryptid with the HP regen. But for the most part, just sticking to my one little spot and letting things work for me. So take that 9 dodge. That gets my dodge up even more to 61. No point in taking the Ghost outfit now. We'll take the Cyclops Worm. We'll take the Claw Tree. I'm going to skip the bait for now. We'll take the Ghost Flint, and we'll lock in the Blindfold. And I think that's... Ooh, nope. We'll lock in that Mastery, and we'll lock in the Hedgehog, because that's just damage. And I like my damage. So this is where we're going to start to see a lot of good stats up, because Wave 9 is always that hey, I'm going to throw all these little enemies at you, and, you know, give you a nice little, like, I killed a tree. Didn't want to kill a tree, but I did. But I got to move. Unfortunately, don't have enough attack speed to be able to just stand still right now. Wish I did. Maybe if I took the SMG or something that attacks a little faster, I'd have it. But having these stats up, and the fact that I also, every time I dodge, I gain attack speed is really good. But yeah, I'm getting a ton of stats up. You can kind of hear it with a little whoop. That. So there was 2 damage. There's another percent attack speed, more attack speed. More attack speed. We are getting some good stats up with this. I'm going to take the damage because I'm going to need that damage. And you know what? While we're at it, let's just max out my dodge. So I do still want crit, so I'm going to take this even though I am capped on my dodge. I want the melee damage. Because you need a ton of damage with this. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this Ghost Flint, and I'm going to combine and to take, so even though this does take 20 kills, these only take 16 now. It's a pretty good trade-off, I think, in my book. Let's see, the mirror is pretty good, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lock in the Shmoop, and I'm going to take the Shmoop next round, because That's going to be 12 HP and 4 regen, so that'll really help my survivability. So that's what we're going to do for the next round. But let's just try to group all these guys up, find out where my trees spawn so I can stay away from them. Again, Cryptid, you want to stay away from the trees. The trees are your friends. But we do want to kind of keep these guys together so we can get as many stats up as possible. As you can see, the damage up is already doing wonders for me. I really need that tree. Oh my god. Alright. Let's focus up a little bit. Let's just run around, make sure we're staying away from these big charging guys. Hopefully we can get a couple of fruit drops. Oh, well, or we'll just heal through it. My HP regen, every time I dodge, it goes up, so... Or no, I'm sorry, my attack speed goes up, but every tree increases my HP regen by 3, so I mean, we have 41 right now. Geez, we have 41. That's 3 HP per second. So it's not... We're sitting really good. Let's take... I'm actually going to take the crit here, because again, I'm going to have Schmoop to be able to give me the 12 HP. We'll lock in a red Ghost Flint, which only requires 12 kills before we get a stat up, so that's nice. Take another Ghost Flint, and I guess we'll do a red axe so that we can take this blue one. Take the Ghost Flint. I'll actually take the campfire for the HP regen. That's just extra survivability. We'll lock in the pickup range, we'll lock in the Ghost Flint, and I'm already over dodge, so the little frog is nothing but a positive. So we will take that, and then let's go to the next wave. So, yeah, that crit's definitely helping out a lot, giving me some good extra damage. But we will, this one won't be a great wave to get extra stats with my ghost weapons, but we'll do good enough where it will, we should be able to get a few. Yeah, so there's 1 attack speed, 1 damage. So I'm not too worried. As long as I get like 2 or 3 every wave, I'm going to be pretty happy. Because again, we're going to have a ton of attack speed. We're going to have a ton of damage by the end of this run that I'm not really going to be too worried about it. I do need help though. Because for all the HP regen I do still have a lot of negative armor, which unfortunately negative armor does cause you to take even more damage than normal. Unfortunate, but that is the way of the game. Enemy speed down is always good, so I'll take that. So we are guaranteed purple on this round. You know what? Having some speed might not be too bad. So let's see if we can find that. There we go. There's some speed. So let's just take everything here. I'm not going to take the compass. Let's see. The scar probably wouldn't be too bad. That's just XP gain. The salt water will be nice. And another blue ghost axe. Absolutely take that so that we can make that a purple. And now we do have a horde wave. So hopefully we get a ton of stats up with this. But we're going to have to be careful because I am going to have to work to survive. Unfortunately, I am going to have to run around a little bit to survive because there are the little armored dudes, and those guys are no fun to have to deal with. Yeah, I thought that would happen. It happens with the Cryptid. The Cryptid ghost weapons is definitely not an easy run. I mean, the ghost weapons in general is never an easy run because you do lose armor with it. I probably could have worked on getting a few armor items, but you already start with. I mean, you definitely want dodge with this character because of 3% attack speed. We're gonna try him one more time. No, we'll go to a. No, we'll try him one more time. No, we'll go to a different character. We'll switch it up. Let's random into the knight. So have we completed the knight? We have not. So the knight's a fun character. He's definitely a melee character, but he also scales with armor. So you definitely want something that gives you a lot of armor. What would be nice is normally I thought they used to be able to start with the shield, And actually, no, I haven't unlocked the shield yet. So that's why I think you unlock the shield with this character. So we'll start with something, see if there's any weapon that actually scales with... there isn't. I could start with the Vorpal Sword. That would be an interesting take. I could do... So the Vorpal Sword is basically the sword, but it does less damage. But it also has the chance to... one-shot. Now, the fun thing about this is you can't equip anything that is less than tier 2. So you're not going to get a lot of weapons right off the bat. So I will take the Vorpal Sword. I'm not going to get a lot of weapons, unfortunately. But I am going to be boosting, or I'm basically going to be taking armor in place of any melee damage stat ups. And we will, essentially with the Knight, you become a tank if you build it right. So, but I do want Harvesting. Oh, I forgot. Harvesting is reduced by 80%, so that was a bad take. I'll lock in the Vorpal Sword just to have it. And see if I can't find... Actually, I'm gonna restart this run. I forgot about the Harvesting, so yeah, basically attack speed modifications are reduced and Harvesting is reduced, so definitely will not take any Harvesting for this this run. We'll focus on just purely materials. But I'm not going to be able to get a Vorpal Sword. It's unfortunate, but let's see if we can get... well, I'll start with armor. We will lock in the Vorpal Sword just in case, and see if we can't roll for something good. Like armor. So I'll take armor. And... attack speed is not good. That reduces my armor, so I'm not going to take it. Trying to look for something good. Something that is worthwhile. Not really much. So I'll lock in the Whistle, and I'll lock in the Lucky Duck. And we'll see if we can't get enough materials to get that Vorpal Sword on this next wave. Hopefully we can, but who knows. You really don't get a ton of materials on the first few waves, but it's good enough to where I should get enough. No, I won't. Yeah, not even close. But we got a Vorpal Sword that's locked in. I'll take some luck just to start, see if we can't get some extra stat ups. And we'll lock in that acid. Why not? So keep running around. We'll just pretty standard start to this. You do, unfortunately, because you can only buy tier 2 weapons, you're not gonna, like I said, you're not going to be buying very many weapons in the first wave or first few waves. Probably won't. I should be able to buy the Vorpal Sword now, but it's like I said, it's a little hard only buying it on the end of wave 4. That's a lot of luck. I'll take that. We'll take even more luck, and we'll take even more melee damage. Now, do I? Yeah, damage modifications are still good. So we'll take the second Vorpal Sword, and you know what? We'll lock in that plant. I do, as much as I like lifesteal, it's not going to work very well with this character. So we're definitely going to go with HP regen. And because we're going Vorpal Swords, we may get lucky and one-shot one of the bosses. I'm not gonna bank on that though. The chance of that actually happening are very slim. So just keep going around. I always focus these little shooters because I hate them. There we go. So I'm going to take a little health here because I do need some survivability. And we'll just take all of that. And no Vorpal Sword, but there are more trees, so I'll take the trees. Don't have to worry too much about damage right now. We still are Doing pretty good damage. It'll be interesting to see once we get the big guys in here to see how we do against them. But right now, everything's dying in one hit, so I'm not going to complain. So just do my normal strategy, just group everybody up. There's a couple one-shots there. I don't think there's anything that's... I actually need to look. Does the one-shot actually increase my stats? I don't think it does. 9 HP is nice. So we'll take that. We'll take the armor. Gonna need a little speed to make up for it. Yep, max HP with the max damage. And because of the modification reduction, we only lost 1 attack speed there. Oh, there's another Vorpal Blade. There's some more acid. And there's another there's an alien tongue, so that's nice. So let's go to wave 6. We definitely need to start thinking about damage, though, because I don't have a lot of that. I mean, I do pretty good damage, but I can always do more. That tree. But yeah, definitely going to need HP. And this is just going to be a build where we're just going to tank a bunch of damage and then rely on HP regen. At least that's what I feel like we're going to do. Just rely on HP regen to really heal through everything. And it probably wouldn't hurt to get some consumable. Anything that'll give me A, more consumables, and B, increased healing on consumables. Let's see. I could take the attack speed, or I could take the armor. And the melee damage. Alright, Vorpal Blade. We'll take the alien tongue, lock in that acid. See if I can't find... Ooh, lock in the coupon, and I'll lock in the lost duck while I'm at it. Man, we already have 32 melee damage. That's what's carrying us right now. And you know what? I'm even going to let those eggs hatch. I think we'll be able to take them out pretty quickly. Oh yeah. It's not super quick, but it's quick enough where I'm not getting overwhelmed, so definitely the right call. Because again, when the eggs hatch, you do get extra materials from these bigger guys. So it's always a plus to let them hatch if you can survive. If you can't, definitely kill the eggs. Ooh, ah, crap. Yeah, that was a bad run. Unfortunate. Yeah, the knight, I was just taking too much damage, wasn't paying attention. I mean, you can definitely overcome the attack speed down by taking faster attacking weapons, but yeah, it's not too hard to do. Let's do another character. Probably just gonna switch it up here. Let me write down everybody that I've been doing. Well, yeah, gonna switch it up a few times. Not the greatest of runs right now. I'm doing okay, but I can definitely be doing better. I guess we'll just random it. To well-rounded, I've already beat well-rounded on level 5, so let's do another one. Multitasker, we already beat him. Random to the crazy. Okay, so crazy, he likes precise weapons. You get attack speed up, but you don't have dodge. Engineering is bad for you, and range damage is bad for you. So we can do some interesting builds here. I do like to start with the Thief's Dagger. I mean, he already starts with a regular dagger, or a regular knife. Yeah, let's just do a pure knife run. I haven't done a pure knife run in a long time. And the knife, it scales pretty well with melee damage, so. And it's got a pretty decent attack speed, so it'll be a good carry weapon the entire time. So let's see. Start with the harvesting if we can find it. Next roll. There we go. And then we will just look for a knife. And I definitely want more crit. Probably not right off the bat, but we'll definitely keep looking for it. Lock in that knife. We'll lock in that alien tongue because I definitely love pickup range. And we'll go to the next. We'll go to the next one. Let's see, so I definitely need to think about, like, I always try to think about, like, what I want to do for survivability with the character. This one, we're attacking pretty quickly, so lifesteal might not be a bad choice. Neither will consumables, but we'll definitely see. We'll take a little more harvesting, take the knife, take the pickup range, and we'll lock in that last knife, and then go to wave 3. So, just work my way around, get as much materials as I can, as always. Again, do my little stay near the middle so that I can just see what the edges have for me, especially if a tree spawns. I should say when a tree spawns. I don't know if you're guaranteed to get a tree every wave, but I know you get a lot of them. Yeah, I guess not. Alright, now we can think about kind of what else we want. Take a little bit of luck, and we'll take a little bit of attack speed. And then, you know what? I think we will go with the lifesteal build. We'll take some crit, we'll lock in the whistle and the broken mouth, and let's go to wave 4. So, could use... range might be nice with this character. If I could get those knives shooting off even further, I'd be a little bit more comfortable than I am now. Let's get this tree. Alright, free item. That's good. Definitely need to start stacking some damage. Don't like that it's taking 2 hits to kill most of these enemies. But that's the problem with precise weapons is you rely more on crit than anything. We'll take the spyglass. That's a plus. We'll take the damage because I do again need some damage up. Oh, blue knife. I'll take the blue knife. Let's take the. I can't take the whistle now. Take another knife just to lock that in. So now we got even more crit. Crits deal more damage, and you know, I just do more damage overall and attack a little faster with the blue knives. So let's just work our way around. And heal everything I see. I do need some melee damage just to round this out. So next stat up, I'll probably look for some melee damage, but if I can't find it, crit or HP. There's another tree, so we can't get another item. Alright, 2 free items, that's pretty good. And I go for a third. Nope. 2 is good enough. HP regen? No, we're going with lifesteal. Range and dodge? Nope. There's some melee damage. Ooh, that's a lot of luck. I'll take the luck. Again, luck does affect our shop and our stat ups. So having more luck is always good. Take the knife. We'll take the fresh meat for the lifesteal. Ooh, the riposte. Well, we don't have any damage, so that would only be a damage up, which for 65 is not that bad. Take another knife, and we'll lock in the knife, and we'll lock in the gentle alien. So, let's go. Wave 6. So yeah, that melee damage up is definitely what I need. Alright, let's kill as many of these aliens as we can. Try to keep them grouped together so I keep all my materials in one location. Keep looking for trees. There we go. Ooh. Going. Oh, there's loot aliens. Let's see if we can get him. There we go. Wasn't able to get the tree, unfortunately. So that's a little too bad. But we'll take the metal detector. I do lose some damage, but the chance for doubling my pickup materials on pickup is pretty good. And the luck is always nice. A little more harvesting, why not? And then we'll just take everything here, including the armor. Well, I can't take the armor. We'll lock in the knife. We'll lock in the charcoal. We'll lock all of that in. That'll be good for the next buy for the next wave. Alright, so I do want to kill these eggs. I don't have the damage to be able to really kill them. once they hatch. So I'm gonna take them out. Though my crit, got a decent fair amount of crit. How much crit do I have? I have 21 crit, so there's a good chance that I might be able to kill him. But I don't feel comfortable enough to bank on having to critting a lot of my hits. Though I guess with my knives, I do have the 51% chance on top of the 21% that I have, so it might not actually be a bad idea. Well, there is one that fortunately hatched. Well, we killed it, so it wasn't too bad. Ah, oh my god. I thought I was dead. Adrenaline does nothing for me. Yeah, we're going to take that melee damage, and here I'm going to look for some survivability with health. Then we will take everything across the board here. So just got a ton of damage now. Take a little bit of armor. Let's lock in that piggy bank. I'm early enough with that I think I will be able to make it work. The metal, it's good, but I don't want to lose my crit right now, so I'm just going to leave it alone. The recycling machine might not be bad, so we'll lock that in and we'll just go to wave 8. Oh yeah, I just saw 102 crit, so definitely want to make sure we're keeping crit nice and high. In fact, I want to get it even higher. Get these groups of enemies out. Let's try to dodge, but it would be nice to get at least one win today. I should be able to. I got a decent amount of health, and I'm going to start building up some armor and some life steal, so I should be able to soon enough not have any problems. I do need some speed, though. So, definitely going to need to look for that. The cute monkey, absolutely. Fried rice doesn't help me with anything, so we'll just recycle it. Take a little life steal just to, again, need more survivability. Just going to take everything, and then we'll go... Actually, let's roll to see if we can lock in anything. I'll lock in the duct tape, and we'll go to wave 9. So now we're going to let the piggy bank actually work itself. So I probably won't buy too much after this. Probably just do 1 or 2 items in the shop, depending on how much money I get. Hopefully I get a lot, though. Alright, everything's dying pretty quickly, which is good. Definitely still need to boost my crit, because I'd rather see those 78s and 100s instead of the 26s that I'm seeing. But we are getting a nice load of materials right now. Really happy with how this wave turned out. That lifesteal is working for me. It's pretty well too. You know what? Let's take more attack speed. Let's take some armor just for some survivability. The weird food's pretty good here. I'll take the armor. Do you know what? The luck for the HP regen, we're not using HP regen, so that's pretty good. Ooh, the fish hook. I want the fish hook. But I want the piggy bank to start building up materials. So I'm going to take the fish hook. We will lock in a lumberjack shirt and see if I can't lock in something else. You know what? Let's lock in the black belt and the blood leech. See if we can't get one of these to curse. Now, in order for the piggy bank to be profitable, I do need to earn 78 materials from it. So we got 60 some there. After this wave, I'm hoping I have having enough to make it a profit, or I should say profitable. Okay, keep running around. Let's keep these guys grouped up as much as possible. Definitely need more speed. I feel very sluggish right You know, not only in real life, but in game as well. Ow. Okay, come on. I need my life steal to activate, please. Thank you. So yeah, luckily the attack speed is helping the life steal activate a little bit faster, or a little bit, I should say, more often. I might be dead. I'm dead. Yep. Oh, I am not doing well today. Boy, these are not very good runs. What can I say? It's sometimes you have great runs, some days you just don't. But we'll keep going on. Let's try a character we haven't played yet. Nah, we'll just do a random character again. Random, well-rounded, we already did. Pacifist is done. Wait, is Pacifist done? Pacifist is done. Baby. Okay, haven't completed the baby. So the baby has 12 harvesting. He starts with 12 harvesting. The items are 20% less. And instead of getting level ups, you gain weapon slots. So I'm only going to have one weapon to start off with, but I'll just keep getting more and more as we go. But the XP required to level up is more. So this is going to be a little bit of a harder run, just because I'm not going to have a ton of weapons. But to make it a little easier on myself, I am going to use the slingshot. Kind of makes sense. You know, kids always use slingshots. But this will help me, as I continue to level up my slingshots, kill even more enemies than what standard weapons do. But we are going to get a lot of materials to start off with. See if I can't destroy the tree. Well, to start off with, we'll get just a normal amount of materials. And then we'll build things up. So as you see, I only have one weapon slot, so all that does is just level it up. So I guess at this point, I can just start doing a build. I'll lock in another slingshot, and this is a ranged weapon, so the feather, I don't want to lose too much more XP, but that's range damage. And you know what? We'll take even more harvesting, because harvesting is going to help here as well. And then we'll lock in that cake. So let's go to the next level, see if we can't get our first level up. There we go. So now we got 2 weapons. And this is why I wanted the slingshot. Each shot is essentially killing 3 enemies right now. But yeah, main items I am going to be looking for. XP down is always going to be good. Or no, I'm sorry, XP up is going to be good. Things with harvesting. So yeah, like I said, level up, you only get a weapon slot. We'll take the cake. Leave the headshot. Oh, I didn't want to do a double roll. That sucks. Lock in that, and we'll lock in the bag as well. Hopefully I can get some luck going so that I can get some extra items. That'll be nice. But we'll run around. Now the fun part about it is this build can get crazy, just like the multitasker, where you can have 12 weapons. But I mean, in the baby's case, you have 24. I could use some pickup range. But if I could get Sif's Relic on this, I'd be very happy. So another weapon slot. Actually, I think I got 2 there. So we'll take the decreased prices first, and we'll take the weapon, we'll take the bag, take another slingshot, and we'll lock in that bag, we'll lock in that slingshot, and I'm going to lock in the scar, because that will help reduce the XP requirement to level up. And I definitely need that. Now, I do need to start thinking about damage, because now I am starting to... one shot's not happening as much anymore. I always do like to feel overpowered in these runs. There's nothing like feeling overpowered. So having a ton of damage would be really, really nice. So ow, did take a little bit of damage. I'm gonna go for the tree instead of the materials. Just come up there. Tried to grab him, couldn't get it. So got another weapon. So let's just take everything here. We'll take the range damage. Take another slingshot to level that up. I'm going to lock in the luck because I don't know what I'm going to be doing for HP regen yet. Take another that, and we'll take a garden as well. And we'll go on. So now we're almost up to a normal character. To the point where I really could just kind of stop buying weapons if I wanted to. But with the fact that I can get up to 24 weapons, I mean, we're going to just have a ton of weapons here. So keep going around. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to buy that luck. If I do decide to do HP regen as my my source of health increase, it won't be too bad to overcome the I think it's 3 down that I get. So there's my weapon slot. So yeah, it's only 2 HP regen. So we'll definitely take that. We'll take the garden, take the harvesting. That's pretty good. Lock in the slingshot, we'll lock in the bag, and I'm actually going to lock in that XP gain because that should carry me, that should put me back into being able to level up as I normally would, which means just more weapon slots. And to be fair, you do get the health up as well, so that will be nice. Now, if I really wanted to go crazy, I'd just start buying whatever weapons I wanted. Definitely would stick in the range realm because that's kind of what I'm doing for damage. But if I really wanted to be crazy, sticks are definitely a viable option for the baby. In fact, you can get a super crazy build with just sticks. In fact, I probably should have done that, but I like the slingshot. We already did a stick run with the multitasker, so doing a run with the baby like this will be fun. All right, so we'll take the XP up, we'll take the weapon, take the bag. See if I can't get another slingshot. There's another slingshot. The sharp bullet, I'm not gonna take. It doesn't really do me good. Well, I mean, it does work with the slingshots, but I'm gonna rely on the bounces, so we'll just skip that. We'll lock in the armor and the roll, and then let's go to wave 7. So I definitely need to start looking into some attack speed and damage items. I haven't been too lucky with finding any. But then again, we're going to have so many slingshots by the end of this that I'm going to be not going to need too much damage. Especially with the slingshots, with all the bounces, you know, having, 15, 20 slingshots just shooting everywhere. Everything's bouncing. Even the 12 to 15 adds up over time. So keep running around, try to get as much of this material as possible. Hopefully I get some pickup range items. Boiling water does nothing for me, so we'll recycle that. So take the armor and the free reroll. Let's see. I'll take the range. That's nice. Nothing there. The acid, you know what? I do need some health, so we'll take that. We'll also take the broken mouth. Lock in the screenshot, and there we go. There's some good pickup for materials. So hopefully that will help me build up even more materials. But yeah, this is damage is definitely going to be a necessity. Because I am definitely feeling the not being able to get very many damage, get very much damage up, unfortunately. And the fact that we do get a weapon every roll of the shop means that it's less opportunity to get damage. All right, see if I can't kill this alien. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but oh wait, nope. I couldn't lock onto him. Fortunately, I have to run around because we're not doing enough damage to really be able to clear out all these enemies. Plus, with the fact that I have no HP regen, another bad run. Oh man, This is not a good night for me right now. Ugh. I want to try something. Can you start with... I could have started with the stick. That's too bad. But I mean, doing the stick, this... it makes it fun, it makes it interesting, but again, it's just one of those things that I just don't like to do. So, we'll random into our next character, the farmer. Have I beat the farmer? No, I haven't. Okay, so the farmer, he is basically the harvester. You want, when picking up consumable while at max health. So, he's essentially the guy that you want to scale with harvesting. And the only weapon that does that, I think the only weapon that does that is the scythe that I have available. So, we're definitely going to take the scythe, and we're going to basically do, again, nothing but harvesting pickups for a while, because that's going to, that's really going to carry me into the later games. And plus, again, scythe scale with harvesting, so the more harvesting I get, the more damage I do. Going to focus on the tree. Hopefully I can get a free item. Nope. And the good thing about harvesting is you do get XP from harvesting as well, so that will definitely help. Take a little bit of harvesting. Welcome back, Cosmic. Dingle Dangle Dongle. Your loyal Cosmic Returbed. Well, welcome back. Glad to see you again. Let's do another sickle. So, sickle also gives me harvesting as well. So, that's just going to continue to increase everything. We'll take the alien worm because I think regen is going to be pretty nice. I'm going to lock in that lost duck, and we'll lock in that coupon. There we go. So we are just running around, just going to try to clean up as much as possible, and hopefully we'll... ooh, a gobbler. I don't think he'll be able to grow. I don't remember if they require to eat materials to grow. We'll kill him. Well, actually, no. Let's get the tree. All right, no item. Take a little luck here. You got restricted on Discord. I'm going to eat yogurt. I didn't do anything bad because I'm just chill as a AF. Yeah, unfortunately, Discord is implementing an age policy, so people are going to be getting restricted here soon. I haven't had to worry about that, but it's definitely coming down the pipeline. I think it's supposed to... I thought it was supposed to be coming down the pipeline in March. Now, the other thing is, if you got restricted, you also probably might have said something that you shouldn't have said, or you ticked someone off. And if that's the case, then naughty. Let's take some attack speed here. So we'll take the coupon, we'll take the luck. The harvesting for the fertilizer, absolutely. That will help with my damage. And see if I can't roll into anything else. That will be good. There's another sickle, and you know what? I'm going to take the lumberjack shirt. So, hopefully that will give me some extra damage. Alright, so luckily not killing everybody in one hit yet. Getting there. I'm also curious why one of these sickles is doing 11 damage and the other sickles are doing 9. Oh, it depends on the enemy. Never mind. Oh, there's an alien, but I'm not going to be able to get that. Take some speed, just because I need some speed. We'll take everything across the board. Lock in another sickle. I'm not going to worry about crit for right now, so we'll leave that alone. And there's the goat skull. So there's some melee damage to make up for that. So, just continue on. Continue killing. Continue harvesting. Continue being a lovely farmer. So run around, get as many of these kills as possible. Oop. Dodge those shots. Wow, I dodged those shots really well. Free tree. Well, not free tree. Free item, excuse me. Another lost duck? Absolutely. We'll take some melee damage here. We'll take another sickle, take a goat skull. Take another sickle to give me, max out my sickles, max out how much harvesting I have now. Lock in that blue sickle. And we'll lock in the black belt and the spyglass because I have enough luck to overcome this -8 luck, so that'll be nice. Alright, how much damage? 17 damage, not bad. So definitely that extra harvesting is starting to come into play. But if I can just get some flat damage now as well, I would be things would be a lot better. And I did forget, I do need to collect. I forgot about the fact that this this character, you do want to collect fruit as it drops on the ground. That will increase your harvesting even more. Haven't been doing that great with that first 5 waves, but I've been getting so much harvesting anyways, it's not been a problem. Take a little bit of regen, take a little bit of luck. Let's combine the sickles. Let's buy all 3 of these. And we'll lock in the purple sickle, we'll lock in the regular sickle, and let's go to wave 6. So, yeah, doing some pretty decent damage. Pretty happy with my damage right now. Could always do more. Would love to be able to do more. But I will take what I can get. Ow. There's a reason why I am taking HP regen, is that so I can heal up, so that I can then grab all the fruit. Now, I do get the fruit all at the end, so that's nice, but, you know, I have to be healthy for that harvesting increase to actually work. Let's grab you. Oh, didn't grab you. Ah, that's fine. Like I said, getting enough harvesting as is. We'll not take that. I'm going to take a little armor. I'm looking for some more survivability right now. Take the sickle. We'll make a purple. We'll take that. We'll take the whistle to get some loot aliens. Lock in the broken mouth. Lock in the salt water. And let's see. Nothing else to take. Small magazine. The attack speed would be nice, but not for the 6 damage. And range damage does nothing for me, so no reason to take it. I could let those guys hatch, but I'm not going to, just because we do have the reduced materials. So I don't think there's much benefit to letting them hatch. So we're going to be relying on harvesting for everything. Fortunately, not seeing any. Oh, well, I guess there is a little bit of fruit over here, so there's +1 harvesting. Yeah, another way to play this is you could use like the pruners to really help boost your harvesting up, but I don't know. Having the sickle that just increases damage based on harvesting, I think is a lot better. Take a little bit more HP regen. I need health. I finally got the health that I needed. Take the broken mouth, take the salt water. There's another sickle, so we'll take that. Take the XP gain, that's going to be nice. And that's all I can take, so let's go to wave 8. So not bad. Not doing too great on killing those guys quickly, but it's quick enough. Fortunately, these little shooter guys are not being fun. Kind of, they're going to be my main focus of this run, because I should be able to dodge the big guys pretty decently. Oh, I say that now, but I'm definitely not doing well at dodging. Oh boy. Yeah, this is why I really need. One of the things I really need to start doing is just taking more speed in the beginning. That's one of the big problems that I have, is I focus so much on damage and health that I don't think about speed, and that causes me issue. Yeah, I'll take that. That's damage. Let's see. Take more damage. Oh, a red sickle. That's nice. I can't take it yet, but having that right away will be good to have. I'll take that. That's harvesting, and you know what? I'll just go to wave 9. Kind of want that red sickle, because I'll have 2 red sickles there afterwards, and Those scale very well with harvesting. Don't remember the exact difference between the regular sickle and the red sickle, but we'll take a look here once I complete this wave. Again, I need to remember to start picking up those fruit. So that's just more harvesting. More harvesting means more damage. Come on, regen. I'll just pick them up. I need to be able to survive. Oh, there's a loot alien, but I'm not going to be able to get him. That's too bad. Damage, absolutely need to take that. There's my speed that I need. Do I want to start getting a little crit? Why not? Alright, so... yeah, so this normal sickle, it scales at 10%. Red sickle scales at 25%, so... definitely going to take 2 red sickles with this. Take the hit injury for more damage. Nope, we're doing HP regen. Take another scar. Lock in the blue sickle, and we'll lock in the gold skull. So let's go to the next wave. Oh yeah, those red sickles are doing 69 damage. That's a fair bit of damage. Now if we get some attack speed to pair with that, that'd be nice. Get some range as well, that'd be nice. All I need is one good level up that has range on it, and we'll be sitting pretty. Got a couple free items now, so that's good. Let's pick this one up just for the, damn it. It's gonna take it for the harvesting, but fortunate. Ooh, better be careful. Let's just stick to the outside, just time my movements around the big guys. Ah, I forgot I got the leather helmets too. Luckily, I killed the leather guys in one hit. So, unfortunate that I had to be careful there. Sure, take damage for range. Take a little bit of crit for damage. Let's try to find something good. Damage, why not? Alright, so this is level 15 up, guaranteed purple. You know what? There's the range I wanted. So we'll take another sickle. Take the damage. I'll take the bowler's hat, why not? That's not too bad of an item. The armor would be nice, the recycling machine would be nice, as well as the alien worm. So let's lock those in and go to level 11. Luckily, this is not a special wave, so shouldn't be too difficult. But I'm not very confident about my ability to survive the horde wave. So, a little more harvesting with those pickups. Keep running around. Try to get these armored dudes to basically die right away, because I don't want them to speed up and hit me. Oop, there's a loot alien, so let's go get you. Guarantees me an item. Ah, fucking shit. Ah, yeah, that's just how it's going today. It's unfortunate, but that's just, like I said, how it goes sometimes. Hope you all are doing great. I'm having a little bit of a frustrating night now with this. Could definitely need a win. What's a good character that I can win on that'll be easy to win with? Mutant. I could do the Generalist. The Wildling. The Wildling has 30% lifesteal with primitive weapons. We do the Saver. The Saver's a fun. I don't think I've... well, no, I have played the Saver. The Farmer. We could do the Ghost. Let's see, Speedy. Let's see, the Hunter. Hunter's pretty fun. You don't get harvesting and your HP modifications are reduced, but you have you want a lot of range with this character. So we're going to do the hunter, and I'm actually going to work with the crossbow. So the crossbow scales with range with this character, so I mean, the more range we have, the more damage we'll do. And because we do have crit modifications increased, this has pierces on crit, so we'll definitely use that. So let's do the crossbow. Haven't done a crossbow run before. Unfortunately, it is a slower weapon, so we're definitely going to want a lot of crossbows right away. Hopefully I can get a level up. There we go. Got a level up right away. So let's see. So we can't get any harvesting, so take some range. Let's see if we can get another crossbow. And see if we can get one more crossbow. Ooh, there's a coupon, though. Take the coupon, and then we'll take the crossbow next round. Take a drink of water. You know what? I'm actually going to lock in the Gummy Berserker, too. Because that's range and attack speed, which I need. Alright, run around. Yeah, we're already doing plenty of damage. Killing power is pretty good. Definitely going to look for some crit here soon. Alright. Let's see. There's some attack speed, which I need. So we'll take the crossbow. Can't take the Gummy Berserker. Not going to take the metal because I don't want to lose my crit. Trees are good. And then we'll take another crossbow. And then we'll go to the next wave. Alright, trying to line these guys up so if I do crit, they'll go. The shot will go through. Okay. Ooh, that was some damage. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, not having a ton of HP here means you want to stay far away from everybody. I'm definitely going to need to stay far away from everybody. There's some range damage. I'll take that. So take the crossbow, take the Gummy Berserker, take the tree. The lifesteal is good because we can't, harvesting does nothing here, so that'll be good. The head injury is actually not bad. We do lose 8 range, so we'll lose 1 damage, but we'll gain 5. But I definitely really want to start stacking attack speed. If I can get these things firing super fast, it'll be a really good time. Because we already got the range we need. I just need the crit and the attack speed. And then if I can get something that will allow me to pick up items from far away, just be able to stand in the corner and just shoot things. Nothing here that I want. Nothing there. There's 3 range damage. We'll take that. So level 5 is a guaranteed blue. Let's take some luck. See if we can't get some better items in the shop. There's a crossbow. There's a baby gecko. So there's one of the items I need to hopefully help me build up the ability to pick up materials from far away. Lock in the injection because I'm only going to lose 1 HP there. Because my HP modifications are reduced by... it's only 33, so it'll still be 1, but it'll be enough that it's not going to be... Or it's not going to be too bad to take for the increase in damage. So, yeah, everything unfortunately is spread out, so I'm not going to be able to pick up... Ooh, let's see if we can get the alien. Loot alien. Alright, got the loot alien for the free item. Can I get some more crits, please? There we go. That's 2 HP. I don't want to lose the attack speed, so I'm just going to recycle that. We're not really doing anything with the HP regen, so it's probably not a bad take. There's some attack speed that I need. And you know what? We'll just take some general speed as well. There's more lifesteal. There's damage that I wanted. Ooh, the fish hook. The fish hook will hopefully help me get some cursed items. Let's see if we can't curse that cake. And there's crit. See if we can't curse this. So if we do curse the blindfold, it will reduce the range reduction and increase the crit and dodge. Ooh, actually, I'll lock in the Berserker Gummy as well, because I need that. That will be the range that I need to make up for it. Again, the crossbows do scale with range. Ooh, I need survivability, though. I do need to start, even though we do have HP reduction, I do need HP, so probably going to start looking at those for stats up. But if, like I said, if I get my attack speed up enough and I get my range up enough and I get my damage, well, if I get everything up enough, I'll be sitting in a good spot. Horde waves are going to be a little hard, but let's see if we can get that tree. Rip and tear does nothing for me, so we'll recycle that. God, I want that attack speed. I'm going to take the attack speed. That might have been a bad choice. Nothing cursed, but we'll just take everything. Take the gentle alien, and we'll take the Cyclops worm. So I'll lose 1 damage, but I'll gain 11 for it, so we'll definitely take it. Plus, if it curses, that'll be even more damage. I really need damage right now. Damage and attack speed, and health. I need everything. Just like every character, I need everything. Okay. Haven't been focusing on crit, which is not good, but I can start doing that. You get some decent crit level ups. Haven't been seeing any crossbows either, which wish I had more crossbows, because as the crossbows level up, they increase the number of enemies you can pierce through. So that'll be important. And I think the nice thing about the crossbow is that's more attack speed. Well, there's my go. I'm pretty sure the pierce on this crossbow, I don't think it actually reduces the damage either. God, nothing is wanting to curse right now. Let's see if we can curse the crossbow. There's some range. And we'll take the gentle alien, and then let's move on to the next. Hopefully that crossbow curses, because if it does, that will be a really nice crossbow. Let's see if we can't get this tree. No item. That's sad. But we are killing all the big guys in one hit. Yeah, definitely taking the attack speed has been definitely a net positive. Because these enemies are not, the damage that I have, these enemies are not building up. So, that's scary. So hopefully we can get my damage going even higher and higher. Really not have to worry about any of that. I will take some armor. There's crit. So let's start building up some crit, and that's more attack speed. Alright, nothing cursed. That is too bad. How do I want to do this? I think I'll take 2 purples. Because again, like I said, the purples, they pierce up to 3 times. Oh, there's some range damage. There's another crossbow. Let's see if we can't curse the sunglasses as well. Because that's a lot of crit. If I curse those sunglasses, that'll be, oof. That'll be so good. Oh yeah, we got so much attack speed. We're attacking so fast. If I can get my crit up to 100% on all these weapons, it'll be beautiful. Alright, so keep running around so we can't get all this material in the middle. There we go. Not sure what... I think my range is good. Well, again, range is damage, so we could definitely use more range. wonder... I definitely need to take more health. Having only 18 health on wave 9 is really dangerous. There's armor. Armor will help. Ooh, this sunglass is cursed. That's going to be 19. That's going to get me up to 57. These things almost have a guaranteed chance to crit now. But we'll keep building them up. Because, you know, more I can build it up. There's crit. So I'm definitely going to take that. 6 speed for 3 luck. Yeah, I'll take that. HP regen. No, not... Ooh, here we go. Goblet is awesome, so we're definitely going to take that. Lock in the acid. So we did just get an item cursed. And you know what? We'll lock in that leather vest as well. Let's go to wave 10. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about Pierce on or additional Pierce on this character. With the amount of crit that I'm gonna have, I'll have enough piercing, or I'll be able to pierce that I won't have any problems with 4 waves. Let's make sure I can pick up a lot of this materials, because if I don't get the materials, I'm not gonna be able to buy anything. I wish I could get the black flag. The black flag would be pretty useful now. The amount of cursed enemies I'm seeing, we'd definitely be able to benefit off of the cursed enemies. Or benefit from the black flag. The poison tonic is great here, so I'm going to take it. Do I want the crit? Actually, I'm going to take the damage here. Let's take the damage. Let's take even more attack speed. Nothing cursed. That's too bad, so we'll just take these. I'm not going to touch the pumpkin. My crit is 67, so right now everything's already at 100% chance, so I don't need to take insanity. I could take it just to protect my crit a little bit, but I don't want to lose the damage. Let's see. Don't need any of this, because again, these weapons are already critting. You know, that's 107.5% to crit. That's 102.5. I could use the HP up with some of these, but I'm not. Take the range. Another crossbow, why not? And, yeah, we'll lock in that reinforced steel, and we'll lock in the crossbow. And then let's go to wave 11. Now, this is going to be the tricky thing to see if I'm actually going to be able to take out the horde wave. So we do have guaranteed crits, which means guaranteed piercing. But, you know, we won't really know for certain how good we're doing until about 20, 30 seconds in. Which, I mean, we're about 20 seconds in now, and we're doing pretty good. Not great. Ooh. Not great, but not too bad. So, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Start lining these guys up to allow my piercing to really work. Kind of work these enemies down. So, yeah, you know what? That wasn't too bad. You know, it's got some pretty good clearing power. Now I think we just need to work on damage and survivability. No, I never take the bone dice. Actually, you know what? I'll take attack speed. So let's take a crossbow, take the reinforced steel. I'm actually going to take the weird food. Having that recoverables will be nice. There's damage. We'll take the baby gecko for the range and the pickups. Do I have the pig? I don't have the pig. And then we'll lock in another weird food and see. You know what? Let's lock in the tardigrade and we'll lock in. You know what? I'll actually lock in the bandana because that's free piercing. Piercing won't. Actually, no. Let's not. God, again, I don't remember if I enable piercing on my weapon, will it reduce the damage that I get from crit piercings? I kind of just don't want to find out either. Because that would really suck. That would reduce my DPS on this character a lot. Alright. Moving around. Let's get that tree. No free item. See how we do against this guy. Not bad. Not too bad. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Definitely need more damage because the cursed big guy is taking a few hits, which means an elite will take quite a few. But the fact that we got a ton of range is very nice. And I can just keep away from these enemies. Just kind of take them out at a distance, not have to worry about dodging. I don't have the health that I would like. But like I said, the range allows me to stay away. I'm going to take damage here. Ooh, the tardigrade curse. So now instead of one nullification, you get 2 nullifications. So that's nice. Take the weird food. The vigilante ring can actually work with me here. So I will take that. I'll lock in the spyglass. We'll lock in the scope. And lock in that injection. And then let's go to wave 13. Hopefully one of those items curse. Kind of want the scope to curse. Just because it's more damage and it's more range. But I'll take any item at this point. So yeah, having that tardigrade is definitely a huge win for me. That's 2 hits now I can take without having to worry about taking any damage. There's a loot alien. Let's see if we can get you. Got him. But yeah, I'm shooting fast enough, I'm able to keep all these enemies at bay. Which makes things pretty easy in my book. You know, I've said that like 3 or 4 times tonight. Oh, this is pretty easy, only to be wrong in the end. There's a good challenge. Cursed enemies are always a fun little challenge. Alright, strange book does nothing for me, so we'll recycle it. Take a little more armor. Nothing cursed. Dang. So we do have a 15% pity bonus on top of the 20% already. So we'll take everything here. We'll take the gummy berserker. We'll take the armor. We'll lock in the gummy berserker. We'll lock in the small magazine. Actually, you know what? We'll just lock all this. No, we won't lock in the lock. Lock in all that. Let's go to wave 14. How much attack speed do I have? I have 103% attack speed. My bows are shooting every half a second. This is amazing. We're not having to worry about those little cursed wizards or corrupted wizards running around. Because we have the range to take them out. Wow, we're really starting to ramp up the damage as well. I'm seeing some 223s on some damage. So the bosses shouldn't be too bad. I should say, not the bosses, but the bosses and the elites. Do I have any elites? I do have 2 elites, so I have 1 elite coming up. That'll be a good indication of kind of where I'm at with my build. Kind of what I need. That's HP. I'll take that. More armor. Damn, we're not getting any curses. 30%, so I have a 50% chance to curse something next round. So let's see if we can find something that can... You know what? I'll try to curse a crossbow. And, you know what? Let's try to curse the blood leech as well as... I don't think cursing the coupon will do anything, but I'll lock it in just in case. Oh yeah, that guy, oop, there's one nullified, or 1 hit. Oh yeah, we're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty with our damage. As I said, I could always use more. That guy's not a super hard boss. One of the harder bosses for me, just because I'm bad at dodging. But yeah, with the fact that I'm able to attack from a pretty good distance, makes him pretty easy. Let's clear clear everybody out. Yeah, and this is just like, this character is proof why attack speed is one of the better stats to get. There's my second nullified attack. So, need to be careful now. Mammoth. Unfortunately, I am not doing anything with these, so I'm not going to take it. I will take the Gentle Alien. Let's see. Do I want more attack speed? Why not? Why not? So we did curse the Blood Leech, so there's some nice nice attack or lifesteal. I should have taken the coupon first, but my bad. Another fish hook. We'll take that. There's some HP, so I'll take that. Piggy bank at this point, not very good, so I'm not going to take it. Take a little bit of luck. I got enough damage where the luck won't hurt. Ooh, definitely lock in that alloy. See if we can't crit or curse that. Same thing with the crossbow. We'll just take the baby gecko outright, and let's see if we can't curse the final baby gecko. Alright, so we're about at the point where I don't even need to worry about running around anymore, because 75% of the materials are now coming towards me. And we have so much range, we're killing almost everything on screen right away. So we're in a pretty good spot right now. Oh yeah, definitely in a good spot. The fact that I got guaranteed crits means piercing, which means a lot of dead enemies. All right, we do have. I think we do have an elite on 17. Let's double check. Coral, no. Metal detector, not this late into the game, so no. I'm going to take that HP. It's only 5. So we do have... Damn, nothing cursed. I'm going to keep the crossbow locked in. We'll take the... We'll take that. We'll take the head injury. Let's see. Take the final fish hook. Lock in the acid, and we'll lock in the pickup range. And let's see how well we do against this boss. Pretty well. Oh yeah, pretty quickly. Now I can just stand here and let the boss, or let the enemies die. I'll run around just to see if there's any trees, but yeah, we basically, now that we have 4 baby geckos, every single material is going to get sucked into me. Don't have to worry about running around. Looks like I'm not able to kill the armored foes with few hits, so especially if they get empowered or cursed, that's going to be a problem. Definitely going to need to dodge them. Let's see. No trees. It's a little sad. I always like to see trees, but sometimes you just don't get trees. So, not a bad wave. This does nothing for us, unfortunately. Oh, the potato! God loves a good potato. I love a good potato. Oh my god. Potatoes are the best item in the game. It's just pure stat increases. So, it's why Samwise Gamgee loves them, because they're awesome. You know, always take the potato. If I could curse the potato, that would be even better, but I'll still take a potato. Alright, we did curse the acid, so we'll take that. Take the alien... Oh, I don't know why I took the alien tongue. There's no reason to take the alien tongue. We'll take the damage. Take the trees. We'll take the life steal. And let's lock in the missile to see if we can't curse it. Still trying to curse this crossbow. We do have... I think it's 3 rolls of 20%. I can't remember if it's additive or if it's... like, you got, instead of, like, is it 60% chance, or is it 3 chances of 20% to actually curse the item? I don't remember how the fish hook works exactly. Either way, I hope it curses my crossbow, because I would like a cursed crossbow in my build. But I am seeing some nice 302s, so that's nice. I definitely think we got the killing power. Good damage there. And actually, you know what? I'm pretty happy with my HP now that I think about it. Sitting at 44 HP. I just did lose all my nullifications, so I need to be a little careful. But I think we have enough armor that I can heal through, or armor that I can take the hits, so I think we're in a good place. More trees, why not? Let's see, damage or attack speed. I'm gonna actually... I'll take the attack speed. Alright, missile curse, so that's more damage. I'll take that. Crossbow didn't curse yet. There's some life steal. Take the blue crossbow. Take the range damage. Lock in that life steal. And... You know what, while we're... yeah, we'll lock in the gambler's token. Hopefully we can get something cursed. But either way, at the end of this, I'm probably going to have a red bow, or a second red bow. So that'll be nice. Again, can just stand around killing everything, because nothing's going to get close to me. My attack speed and my damage, they should be as good as one, but there is always that chance, slim chance that I'll die. Got some nice tree spawns finally. Unfortunately, not getting any items. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Ooh, there's my... Oh, that was my first hit. Sure. Lemonade's never bad to take. More attack speed, why not? Finally cursed the crossbow. So let's take a red crossbow. So a cursed crossbow basically turns it into a blue with the attack power of 2 reds. So, I mean, look at that damage. So definitely going to take that. Take the life steal. Definitely going to take the dodge. This is our last shop. So let's just... Oh, there's another cursed crossbow. So let's take that. That's 281 damage. Pierces 6 times. That is an amazing crossbow. Anything else? Why not? Let's upgrade our other crossbow, and I'm pretty sure that's all we can take. Yep, that is it. So this is our build for Wave 20. Pretty good build. The goblet has been saving us many times, but oh my god, I'm seeing 600s. That is just oof. Uh-oh. Lost my notifications already, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to need them. Yeah. That's the ranger, or that's the hunter. Amazing, amazing guy. You unlock the sniper gun, which is an awesome weapon. It shoots pretty slowly, but oh, the damage it does. It is great. Yeah, the hunter, again, fun character. You're literally just want to stay away from everybody. Build up that crit and find weapons that really build off of crit. Thief's Dagger would have been interesting as well. Because again, the crit modifications means you would have been getting a ton of money. But that's it. Alright, I think I got one more in me. Voice is starting to go out pretty bad, so we'll try to do one that will hopefully be a good win. Let's see. Well, let's random it. So we already did the Cryptid tonight, so let's try a different one. Mage is already done. The Cyborg we've done before, but we'll do the Cyborg again. So the Cyborg's a fun character. You get 200% range modifications, so you want range damage. But the other downside is halfway through the wave, your damage for range and engineering flip. So you want to make sure you're getting something that scales with engineering damage. Me personally, I like to go with the wrench because your turrets that spawn um, will will scale with your range damage. And if you find the nail as part of this build, you are set. So we're going to do that. You do start off with a minigun, which that will basically carry you through the first half of every wave. And it's great. It's got piercing on it. It's high rate of fire. It's just an overall great weapon. Plus, it makes sense for a cyborg. You would figure a cyborg had a minigun. Not going to take the cute monkey. This will actually reduce my range damage by 3, so we're going to recycle that. Start with some harvesting, and then let's see if we can't get... actually, I'll take the trees. I always like taking trees. See if we can't take some wrench. So 1 range damage, that is going to actually turn into 3. So that's good. We'll lock in that bag because bags are always good to take early on. But yeah, now we're, because I'm pretty sure range damage scales at 50% with the minigun. So every 2 range damage will be 1 damage for a minigun. So definitely going to be stacking it. Unfortunately, it does flip, and I do lose out on all that range damage. But having my turrets around and my my wrenches will definitely be a good show. Let's see. Let's take a little bit of range damage. We'll take the bag. We'll take another wrench. Oh, that's all I can take. I didn't get a lot of money that round, unfortunately. Yeah, so as you can see, it's already doing 4. If I had SMGs or something, you would not see damage this great. There's the flip. Now, another viable option would be to take planks, because planks do scale with range damage. Or, I'm sorry, not range, engineering. And so do the screwdriver, but again, I like the turrets. Let's see. Just taking range will be pretty good. And then engineering, that doesn't get me anything, so let's take some range. Take more trees. Nothing here helps me. Nothing here helps me. A couple of wrenches, so we'll take that. Having that little more range will be helpful, so I'll definitely take that as well. So right now, not doing great on my damage, but takes time to build up. There's the flip, so now our turrets are going to be our main killers. So just keep everything down here, let the turrets do the work. Ow. Oop, there is a tree. So need to make sure I get those trees. Very important. Alright. Let's see. Let's take more range damage. I guess we'll take some wrenches and lock in that broken mouth. And lock in another wrench. Because the flame turrets that they spawn, they do pretty good damage, and they're great at AoE. And they do scale with engineering. Again, still looking to see if we can't get a nail. If we can get the nail, that is definitely going to make the build just phenomenal. Because that will make my minigun scale with engineering damage, and I could actually sell off my wrenches and just go straight into range damage. There we go. I'll take the harvesting. That's not bad. Max HP, sure. 30 range. No, don't really need the range right now. What I need is take some lifesteal and take some damage. Let's see. I guess I'll just take everything across the board. We'll take a little more HP. Lock in that lifesteal. And the pickup range is actually pretty good, so I'll take that as well. Then we'll go to the next wave. Not doing great damage, but not doing awful damage either. Lifesteal will kick in here. We'll earn a ton of life back. There's my flip, unfortunately. So I'm gonna rely on the turrets again. See if I can't knock the. There you go. Got the loot alien. I was trying to knock them into the turrets, so that really trying to use my turrets to kill everything right now. All right, finish that wave. Not going to take the monkey. I don't want to lose the damage. Take a little more damage here. Take another wrench. Take the fresh meat, a little frog. We'll take the baby gecko. Take another baby gecko. And damn, I'm definitely not. Well, I could start locking in some of these turrets too, because that will just be more damage, especially as the flip happens. I'm really going to start looking for damage now. Range damage and basically range damage and regular damage to really start increasing how much damage I do. And again, if I can find that nail, that'd be a really good look. Alright, let's make sure we can clear out all these guys. There we go. Head injury, sure, I'll take that. Let's see. Armor? Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of speed. I need some speed up. There's 3 damage, so that's going to turn into 9. We'll take the turret. Let's do the pickup range. Do the life steal. That's even more life steal. And then we'll go the wave 8. Keep saying I'm going to get damage, and I'm completely neglecting to do so. But having that extra 9 damage will just improve, or 9 range damage will just improve everything. So, flip's about to happen. There it is. Now our turrets should be doing everything. Oh yeah, turrets put in some pretty nice work. So I'm definitely going to go with more turrets. Again, find that nail. That'll just make my build unstoppable. Alright, baby elephant. I don't have any luck, but never hurts to not take it. Let's see. Well, take some lifesteal. Nothing there that I want. There's some range damage. There's another wrench. Nothing good there. Armor. I do need some armor, so we'll take that. We'll take the range damage. I'll lock in the lemonade. And, ooh, a cursed beanie. I'll lock that in. 8% speed for 4 range is pretty good. Do I have... I don't have a hook. So, alright, and that's what we'll do that. Oh, yeah. Our minigun's doing 20 damage per shot now. If I can get that up to... Let's see. I do have an elite on 12, so... I'm definitely going to need to focus on damage the next few shops. Unfortunately, I am kind of backed into a corner. Wow, 60 engineering. See if we can't pick up all this material out here. There's another tree. Let's see if we can't go get that. Oh, taking a little, one too many hits. Speed for luck? No. Take the harvesting. We'll take the range damage. Let's see if I can't get... health is good. Cursed Beanie, we'll take that. We'll take the Lemonade. The Bowler's Hat is actually pretty good right now, so I'll take it. Oh, so is the Tractor. Absolutely going to take the Tractor. Lemonade does sound good, Cosmic. It sounds really good right about now. I wish I could drink some, but I can't. Another wrench. Take that wrench. And then lock in the missile, lock in the gentle alien. And we'll use the mirror to take one of those. Probably the gentle alien. No. I don't know what we'll take with the mirror. Alright, just taking everybody out. Not too worried. I don't have a lot of damage yet. But, oh, there's a loot alien. Let's see if we can get the loot alien. Fortunately, the flip happened, so let's see if we can't direct him towards my towers. Come on, go towards my towers. Fine, I'll do it myself. There we go. Okay, let's try to get as much of this material as possible. Lifesteal is definitely putting in some work. Lifesteal's... Oh, there's even more lifesteal. Yes, sir. More luck? Absolutely. I need more health. Okay. So we'll take the wrench. Alright, I'm going to take the mirror, and I'm going to use it... I'm going to use it on the missile. And then we'll take the alien. So that's a ton of... damage up. I'm going to... Okay, taking the weird ghost probably is a bad idea, but I need health, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to lock in that goblet. We'll take the bag. We'll take the duct tape. And then I'll lock in that Cyclops worm for more damage. And, ooh, the whetstone. Even more lifesteal. So I'm hoping with the fact that... Okay, lifesteal is not taking as much as I would hope it would. This is very, very dangerous right now. Okay, I should be in a safe spot now. Should be able to take a hit. Okay, yeah, now we're good now. We're good. Oh, that is why the ghost is very, very dangerous. So there's my flip. So let's get all the turrets to do my work for me. Just run these guys around my turrets. Just taking pot shots with my wrenches. But it's all good. Alright, let's see what we can take. We are on a guaranteed purple, so I would like some range damage. So we'll take that. I can't take everything across the board, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these first three. We'll lock in the acid. Ooh, the Clockwork Wasp is great here, so we'll lock that in. And lock in the wrench and the weird food. Let's see how difficult this is. He's not going down as much as I would hope he could. Oh, and I'm taking a lot of damage. Ooh. Yep, that was it. I knew that was it. That is unfortunate. That is an unfortunate end to a run. Oh boy, and unfortunately my voice is now really, really going out. So I think I'm actually going to call it there for the night. Let me switch over to my camera. I can actually hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it. My voice has just gone out throughout the whole stream. So I'm going to go rest my voice. You guys go get some rest. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with a better voice, better sounding voice, and I'll be able to do a full entire video. I am still recovering. So, again, hopefully have a good stream tomorrow. But I will see you guys later. You guys have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. And yeah, have a good one.